everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Come huddle closer, please. Please come closer. Good evening. Matt Twyman outside the tent. Can you hear me, Matt Twyman? No, he can't. Matt Twyman, can you get people in? Okay, I'm waiting for the... Come on in. We need everyone under the tent. Mr. Bacher, under the tent. Come on in. We have a very special presentation, and I need you to draw close. Mr. Twyman, can you hear me? Get everyone under the tent, please. All right, good evening, everybody. We have a very special and very quick program, but I do need your attention. So I'm going to be the school teacher. Wow. So, welcome to Homecoming, Tower Hills 2021 Homecoming. It is so special to be back together, especially this year. So, thank you for coming out, coming home. What a day, what a day. Whoever from California or Atlanta or Norway or anywhere in between help to dial in this weather. We need you here every year. What a day. And congratulations to the Hillers, our teams, our coaches. Hooray. Thank you for cheering the green and white on. I want to take a moment to thank the Tower Hill team that is lean but mighty and strong, and those are my teammates and colleagues. I want to thank Amy Schrei, our Director of Communications, and Kirk Smith for being behind the camera for 48 hours or more. And then obviously our Advancement and Alumni Office, led by Kristen Mumford. Thank you. As well as Heather Lowry, and Laura DiFincenzo, Melissa Pizarro, Matt Twyman, and Linda Ogden. Tower Hill has such a great team in each of you. Thank you for all of your effort well before today. We have gathered from near and far. We do have an alum back from Norway. Hooray! We have someone all the way over in Denmark who's here electronically. We have an alum from California. We have an alum from New Hampshire, from Atlanta, Georgia, from everywhere in between. So where else? Where else are you from? Oh, Texas. Where else? Puerto Rico. Where else? Where? Delaware. Okay. Well, listen, the Tower Hill family spreads across the country and across the globe. We truly are a school of Wilmington and of the world. If you were at the football game at halftime and you were having so much fun and you weren't paying attention to some of the very important program at halftime, I want to make sure that the class of 1986 gets our recognition and thanks for establishing the Dwayne Hicks Memorial Fund in honor of their beloved classmate, Dwayne Hicks. I also want you to know that last night under this tent, we had Tower Hill's first inaugural Athletic Hall of Fame and inducted 6 amazing Tower Hill athletes. So that was really exciting, and thank you those who showed up for that. Under the tent, I also believe we have some very famous Tower Hill people. And that would be Mr. Bacher, Dr. Wasson, and a certain Mr. Smith, who I would like to ask to make his way to the stage. As Mr. Smith makes his way to the stage, I want to thank and salute each of the reunion classes and all of you for coming back to your alma mater, and especially Diana Maxim, who's her class of 55, representing class of 55. Diana. Mr. Smith, would you like a seat or you want to stand? So cheers to each of you, and this is the most important part of the program, so if I have to shush you again, I will. I have two younger brothers who will tell you that I can be a very bossy older sister. I want to hear it. Established in 2009, the Founders Achievement Award is a preeminent award created to recognize and celebrate distinguished members of the school community for their exemplary service and significant contributions to the development of Tower Hill School. I've only had a half a glass of wine. As you may know, Mr. Jack Smith decided to retire at the end of the 2020-21 academic year after 45 years of extraordinary service to Tower Hill. You're going to want to hear all of this. Mr. Smith was hired in 1976 as an upper school math teacher, yet in true multi-benefactor fashion, his impact through additional roles spans all three divisions and generations of Hillers. A mathematician at heart, Mr. Smith earned his BA in mathematics and his certification in secondary mathematics from Franklin and Marshall College in 1976. Whether teaching ninth grade math or advanced senior electives, Mr. Smith became known for understanding students' individual strengths and adjusting to his teaching to best meet their needs, all while keeping the academic bar high. In 1992, he became chair of the math department and served in that leadership role until 2017, responsible for overseeing Tower Hill's math education in lower, middle, and upper school. Having dedicated his entire career to Tower Hill, Mr. Smith's contribution to our school extended far beyond the math department. In athletics, he was assistant and head varsity coach of cross country, winter track, and spring track and field. At field day, his eye for precision and accuracy makes him an authority at the finish line of the dashes, and he was the official scorekeeper. His administrative duties included serving as a ninth and 10th grade dean. He was the director of scheduling and upper school registrar. He was a regular audience member at musical performances, art shows, and theater productions, and he captivated audiences himself with his remarks at the 2018 opening faculty meeting and his graduation speech for the class of 2019, which included blindfolded magic tricks. I'm going to take a pause here because we're getting very excited. Mr. Smith's connections to Tower Hill run deep. His wife, Melva, is a 1972 graduate, and her parents, Bill and Melva Carver, were long-serving and highly respected members of the faculty as music teacher and school nurse, respectively. His children, Laurie, class of 98, Jason, 03, and Amy, 08, also attended Tower Hill. Mr. Smith served on the Centennial Committee, as well as many other committees over the years. And one of the school's most popular social media posts was a side-by-side image of Mr. Smith's dimpled smile from 1977 and 2017. Two photos so similar and so Mr. Smith. As Ellis Watson and Harry Bacher wrote, in 100 Years of Teaching Excellence, the length of Mr. Smith's tenure at Tower Hill is actually one of the least amazing aspects of his service to the school. As an exceptional teacher, advisor, coach, and administrator who cares deeply about his students, colleagues, and the school, he is the quintessential and probably unsurpassable Tower Hill teacher, unquote. Accordingly, as a way of honoring Mr. Smith, the Jack Smith Teaching Excellence Award in Mathematics was established this past spring with a generous leadership gift from the Langlois family. This award will honor a Tower Hill math teacher every 2 years in perpetuity and provide a stipend for professional development. Thank you for joining me in congratulating of the Founders Achievement Award. So Jack, it is with great love that we award you the Founders Achievement Award for 2021.
I was going to say, I know how to get you guys quiet. I used to do it all the time.
Yeah, Jack?
I'm certainly grateful for the thoughts and kind words that Bessie just shared, and I'm deeply honored to be receiving this award. I must say first that I'm extremely blessed and fortunate to have had the opportunity to live out my teaching career at Tower Hill. Early in that career, I was mentored, supported, and encouraged by wonderful leaders. And let me just name a few. Head of school, David Blanchard, for those of you who were around back then. Upper school head, Ernie Savage. Math department chairs, Hal Lagarde and Cam Griffin. And track and cross-country coach, Bob Baer. They helped me understand the essence of Tower Hill, its values, its significance, its purpose, and allowed me to expand my roles, preparing me for the areas of responsibility that would ultimately be mine for a significant period of time. Since those early years, I have worked alongside many outstanding colleagues. They're too numerous for me to try to name them individually. They were part of the administrative team, they were in the athletic program, they were in the upper school, and perhaps most significantly, they were my colleagues in the math department. Words cannot adequately express my gratitude for what they have meant to me and how deeply I valued and appreciated their professionalism, their collegiality, and their friendship. I must, however, give a special shout out to two long-tenured administrators, Tim Golding and Harry Bacher, who played a key role in my development and with whom I shared many hours during their years at Tower Hill. Finally, for the alumni, some words to the most important group of all. Those students who I taught, coached, advised, and interacted with during my time at Tower Hill. It is difficult to convey the impact that you had and what you've all meant to me over these many years. The energy, enthusiasm, and sense of joy that were typically yours often provided the spark I needed to keep going. I will always cherish the innumerable times in which we shared together personal successes, worked to overcome incredible challenges, and celebrated small but significant triumphs. As I shared with a 9th grade math class at the end of last year, when they were certain that my decision to retire was due to them, who made it difficult to retire. The same would have been true for all of you gathered here this evening. So to everyone, please accept my heartfelt thanks and deep appreciation for all of the wonderful times that we've had together. You mean so much. Thank you.
Wonderful words, Jack. So Jack, we love you. You are always part of the Tower Hill family. Thank you for coming back to make this evening so special. Have a wonderful evening and go Hillers!